Okay, so I have heard this question that's making the rounds. Would you rather have $1 trillion or have 10 minutes with Jesus? And what I'm going to say is probably going to surprise you. It kind of does me because I lost my faith a long time ago. But here in the last several months, I've been kind of curious about the Bible and what it says. I've never read the Bible. So that's a concern of mine, is that I won't clearly understand it when I read it because of how it's written. And also which Bible is the Bible I should actually have, because they've been translated so many different ways that I feel like maybe some of the more modern versions have kind of lost the translations, basically, of how you're supposed to live your life. But I am curious and I'm thinking about getting into it. For me, I would rather have the 10 minutes with Jesus. And I know it sounds weird. And there's so many people that are answering this question with the fact that they want the $1 trillion. And I understand that. I get it. I don't look down upon anybody that chooses that. Because nowadays, there's so many people going through hardships. There's people starving. There's people that can't find housing. They can't afford it. They can't afford healthcare. People are in a state of emergency. And money is a very easy way to fix all these problems. But I got to think about it a little bit deeper too, because someone said, well, if you have $1 trillion, then you have generational wealth, right? Because who's going to spend $1 trillion really in their lifetime? I don't even know if that's possible to do that, but people would say generations after you'd be taken care of, they wouldn't have to worry about money. And that got me to thinking about, like, okay, old money. What are some of the big names of old money? And I was thinking, okay, the Rothschilds, the Vanderbilts, the Kennedys, just the litany of old money and their families. And I don't know about you, but I've heard so many different things about old money families and the things that they do and the rituals they partake in to keep their wealth and keep getting wealthier. Because that's the thing, once you have the $1 trillion, you got to keep the $1 trillion, right? You can't, if you just deplete it, then it's gone, but you have to keep making money. And these rituals, well, I don't know if they're true or not, but the rituals are not good spiritually. And so you're signing yourself up for trouble if you are doing these things for when you pass. And a lot of people don't believe in, they're atheists. They don't believe either way. But I figure if you can talk to God, God can answer so many questions. He can give you so much knowledge. That's priceless in comparison to the $1 trillion, if that makes sense. I know a lot of people are going to go, you're crazy. But that's honestly how I feel. It would alleviate so many of my problems, so many of my confusion over life, if you have the person to talk to right in front of you, and you can help other people with that knowledge too. So that's my take on it. Like I said, I don't look down upon people that would pick the trillion, but they say the money is the root of all evil. You got to take all of this stuff into consideration. At least that's my thinking. But you let me know what you guys think in the comments. Love you guys. Bye.